In 1929, optimism outpaced judgment. Markets soared without restraint, and when it finally fell, confidence collapsed with them. What rebuilt faith in capitalism weren't slogans about innovation, about the patient construction of guardrails, institutions like the SEC and FDIC that demanded transparency and accountability. Those guardrails didn't restrain progress, they made progress believable again. Nearly a century later, healthcare faces its own moment of speculation. AI dazzles with its speed and promise, diagnosing, predicting, documenting, yet the excitement feels uncomfortably familiar. As the World Economic Forum observed, the moment technology reaches its peak potential is also the moment when societies must decide whether they will govern it or be governed by it. That lesson from 1929 still holds true. Innovation without accountability breeds collapse. Nearly 2/3 of physicians already use AI in their daily practice. That's extraordinary progress, but it's also uneven. Hospitals adopt tools faster than oversight can mature. Vendors under pressure to deliver rush products to market. And regulators struggle to evaluate systems that can change themselves overnight. The Joint Commission's recent guidance on AI safety calls for governance, privacy protection, and continuous monitoring, a prudent start, but the responsibility remains fragmented. Each hospital builds its own mini regulator. Each vendor certifies its own creation. Is it any wonder trust is fragile? Freedom without shared responsibility eventually becomes weakness. We saw that in the 1920s, and we're seeing shades of it again. A public-private partnership, the Healthcare AI Review and Transparency Initiative, HART, offers a different path. Rather than more bureaucracy, HART connects what already exists, regulators, vendors, clinicians, and patients, into one transparent network of evaluation and surveillance. Its purpose isn't to slow innovation, but to steady it. In practice, HART would evaluate AI tools for reliability and bias before deployment, maintain a public registry of validated systems, and monitor real-world performance after release. This collaborative model mirrors what the World Economic Forum calls distributed accountability, where builders, deployers, and users share the same standards of trust. When everyone plays by the same rules, innovation no longer feels risky, it feels credible. The guardrails themselves become a symbol of trust. Economically, this approach respects capitalism's core strength, competition, but ensures the field remains fair. Just as financial disclosure restored markets after 1929, transparent AI evaluation can restore confidence in digital healthcare today. Vendors gain credibility, hospitals reduce liability, and patients receive technology that's been verified, not merely promised. Trust and profit no longer compete. They converge. Technology can transform practice, but it cannot inherit responsibility. That remains with the medical community. Clinicians bring to AI what no algorithm can learn: judgment, humility, and the instinct for human context. They are the living guardrails that keep innovation aligned with medicine's moral center. That's why HART must be built around the medical profession, not beside it. The Joint Commission's principles on policy, monitoring, and education belong at the heart of this national partnership. They turn ethics into action and oversight into a shared virtue. When a clinician opens an AI tool and knows it's been independently evaluated for safety, trust isn't hope. It's an expectation. That is what patients deserve. Confidence born of collaboration, not marketing. Healthcare doesn't need more rules. It needs more responsibility. Distributed, transparent, and trusted. A public-private partnership like HART can achieve that balance, uniting the efficiency of markets with the moral clarity of medicine. Together, we can protect patients without paralyzing innovation and innovate without abandoning safety. If we build these guardrails wisely, they'll give us not constraint, but confidence, the same confidence that once saved capitalism and can now safeguard healthcare AI. Trust is what keeps healthcare moving forward.